are, I feel like, the quintessential country king. You make it seem pretty effortless.
Thank you.
Is there a song that you think would be a challenge for you in the semifinal round that you would love to tackle on stage?
You know, there's a million songs I could think of. One I'd love to do is Amazed by Lone Star. Another one, this is a little less well known, but actually it's just as amazing, is Fall by Clay Walker. Both of those I would love to do. Yeah, it's great.
Is there any pressure now that, you know, The Voice is inevitably being compared to American Idol, and obviously country singers just won American Idol? Are you a little bit like, okay, wait a second, country fans, I'm still over here?
You know, I've obviously thought of those comparisons, and Scotty is incredibly talented, but we're very different. We really are. And so as long as I keep sticking to me, I think he's going to have his fans, I'm going to have my fans. I'm not too nervous.
So, what was it like singing for your sister? I saw you getting a little emotional.
I was.
Like, is he gonna start crying? Like, did you feel like you were gonna?
I'm not a crier, but I actually thought I was welling up a little bit because I really can't tell you. That is my biggest fan in the entire world, and she wants to do exactly what I'm doing right now, and she's equally as able. And she's always felt like she's lived in Big Brother's shadow. And so this was, there's no better way, I think, to tell her that, Sarah Bear, this is your time to do your thing. You can do it.
What advice has Blake given you that you would pass on to your sister who wants to come into
Absolutely.
the business?
The best piece of advice, and actually the hardest piece of advice for me to take, has been to stop listening to myself sing. My parents are both Broadway singers. It's all about these big voices. And that's what I grew up on. And it's stop thinking about that and think about the words. Think about what you're singing, emotionally connect to the song, and move people, because that's truly what you're supposed to be doing.
And how was this whole experience? Obviously, you guys had a lot of time between the battle rounds, and now have you been like kind of psych yourself up and be like, okay, this is what I need to do in order to succeed to the next round?
I have my up and down moments. You know, you get positive and negative media attention here and there. My biggest thing has been to stay true to me, stay focused, and realize that, stop thinking about the competition, and realize that I'm already living my dream. Things can't really, what's wrong with that?
So is there a song that, assuming you get through the semifinals, that you're just dying to sing, that you think is the quintessential Jared Blake song?
I don't know, there's definitely a couple Shinedown songs I've got my eye on. I don't know, I mean there's such a, I was thinking about it tonight and I have no idea where to go just yet. I'm sure it'll come to me, we got another week to think it out, you know, even find out if we're going to be given that chance, you know.
Yeah. Obviously, you fought really hard to get into the spot. You fought harder than most of the contestants here, I'd argue. How did it feel to actually be live up on that stage?
I wish I knew. I totally wish I knew. It happened so fast, I swear it was like riding a bull or something. It was over, and you were like, is that it? Is that, we done? You know, it was like the whole night, especially going out again, the whole night was kind of one big tease. You know, it was like okay, I'm ready now. Let's go. Blake? Yeah. I mean, as far as like our mindset, our attitudes, they're just right in the same vein. So, I mean, it was pretty instant just starting to hang out with him that you just kind of became boys really quick.
What's it like having him as a friend?
It's been great. I mean, because the biggest thing with Blake is he's been so positive about everything. And most of the industry is so negative about what you're not doing right, what you need to do better. And Blake is really just focused on what you're best at and what your strong points were and pushing those. And to have some guy like that that's literally just telling you to go out and be you and know that he believes in you really for what you do and who you are, strong enough to just say be you, that's pretty great. It was amazing.
Your first live show. Who do you think coming out of this is now your greatest competition?
There's so many people. There's not one person that makes me sleep easy at night. Really, she's amazing. She almost made me cry today watching her. Beverly, I just like her so much too. On and off camera, she is probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. So I'm rooting for them, but I also, you know.
Of course. Vote for you.
Blake Shelton. vibe song? You look very comfortable up there. You were having a lot of fun. Do you like that one?
Yeah, performing with Blake and teammates was really awesome. We're all friends, and Blake's just like a buddy too, so I felt really comfortable going out.
So is there one song that, if you get through to the semifinals, that you're just dying to sing?
I would like to do some Oasis or some Mumford & Sons, some Wilco, but I don't know if that will go or not.
Awesome.